Welcome back, guys, to the Utep Miners dynasty here in week number 5. The 2-1 Utep Miners will go on the road to play number 1 ranked Georgia. As last time we played an SEC school, it was LSU and we got absolutely ran through. This week against Georgia, looking to come out a little bit stronger, put up a little bit more of a fight, as it is going to be a strong or a tough one here. As for our defense, though, made a couple of adjustments, as we'll have new rotational pass rushers trying to get more of a pass rush on defense, especially with the secondary not being as strong as it was last year. As we will begin on offense, so and this one is underway. Vaughn back there to return this one at Georgia. Sold out crowd here as Vaughn's tackled at the 15-yard line, and Coach Paul looking for his big upset win as a head coach. As Arch Manning and KJ Bolden, two plays we got to watch out for. Arch Manning transferring over from Texas into a high-powered Georgia team already. 1st and 10 from the 15. Nelson hands it off to Blaylock. Blaylock loses the football, and it's Georgia's ball. The first play of the game. Jaden Harris with the fumble recovery. And it is Georgia football inside the 25 already. Harris Miller with a great tackle there. Only going for a couple yards. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 24. As a great play from Stratton as Madu comes up, finishes him off, as it brings up 3rd and 10 from the 24-yard line now. Might see some of those rotational pass rushers, pass rush specialists that we are looking for here. Arch Manning tries to scramble, nothing for him, and a great job from the defense holding them to 3 here. As this kick's going to be up, and it is perfect, right down the middle. Easy points for Georgia off the turnover. Great job from this Utep defense holding them, though. Great coverage downfield as Vaughn will get his 2nd kick return of the 1st quarter already. Gets to the 16 this time. As now 1st and 10 from the 16. Can't lose trust in Torrey Blaylock as he's having an insane freshman season, as this one only goes for 4 yards. A 2nd and 6 from the 20-yard line now. Nelson in gun. He drops back the pass. As Roan tried to go up and get it. Thrown a little bit late. Falls incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 6 now with 6 minutes to go in this 1st quarter. As Blaylock, open on the wheel route, hangs on to it and picks up the 1st. 18 yards for Blaylock on the reception and moving the chains for Utep. Silencing the crowd for a second, and Blaylock bounces off of a couple blockers there, able to get 8. 2nd and 2 now from the 46-yard line. Tight end Cash Cheeks coming in motion. As he's looking downfield, wide open is Roan. Hangs onto it and is inside the red zone down to the 19. 1st and 10 from the 19. Another play action fake here. As don't know where Brown was going on that play. Looked like he stumbled coming out of his release, and now a 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line. Nelson takes the option play. Nelson had a hole, but dragged down from behind after a 7-yard pickup. Now an empty look here on 3rd and 3 from the 12. As Ferguson goes up and gets that one. Mason Ferguson coming on the scene as the last couple of weeks. Hangs on for a 1st down there and has us at 1st and goal. Blaylock, nothing for him, loses 1. Brings up 2nd and goal now from the 7-yard line. An excellent drive so far from this Utep offense. Hashtag Cash Cheeks open. Who's into the end zone? Touchdown, Utep. As Malachi Nelson with an excellent drive here, leading the offense downfield, and has a lead over #1 Georgia. As this one's booted away into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. As 1st and 10 from the 25. Can this defense slow down this high-powered offense? As a receiver in motion for Georgia. Here comes the pressure. Harris Miller immediately. Gold with a monster hit. A monster hit from Gold. Only allows 2 yards to the tight end, Lucky. They go with an empty look here. 2nd and 8 from the 27. Bowen able to slow him up. Tillman finishes the tackle with a 1st down there. Wiley, the freshman receiver for Georgia, picks up a 1st at the 36. Arch Manning drops back to pass, open across the middle of the field. Going backwards, only able to pick up 5 after the catch. Arch Manning 3 for 3 to begin this game. Now 2nd and 5 from the 42. Manning under center. And it's a run play here. Great job from Mark, slowing him up. Brings us in 3rd and short here. 3rd and 3 from the 43. Gonna be going man across the board. The running back in motion. Harris with some pressure. Phelps beat deep. And the struggles for Dylan Phelps continue. Taylor beats him into the end zone. And Georgia is on top. 10-7. As we expected Phelps to be the strongest point of our secondary coming into this season. And just struggling game after game. As Vaughn, nothing for him, down to the 15. 1st and 10 from the 15, now 1:38. Cheeks underneath. He goes for a gain of 6. That's his 2nd of the game. 2nd and 4 now from the 21-yard line. Blaylock in the backfield. It's got to be a handoff to him. Blaylock with a burst of speed down to the 35. Outside of the fumble, he has had a really nice start to this game. 1st and 10 now. Tipped in the air. Luckily, that one wasn't intercepted. Tried to hit Blaylock out the backfield, but that one was tipped, and now 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Cheeks goes up and gets that one. Gain of 8. Heavy pressure yet again from Georgia. They are sending the house here. 3rd and 2 now from the 43. A big opportunity. As Roan with a great catch, hanging on to it. Picks up the 1st and moving the chains for Utep. And this will be the last play of the 1st quarter as Blaylock able to get 4 right around the 50-yard line. A tight one in the 1st. 10-7 as Utep is giving everything they have to Georgia. As Arch Manning with a huge passing touchdown on the last drive. But Malachi Nelson putting up a good fight for us as well. As it's going to be 2nd and 6 now from the 50-yard line. As Casper can't hang on. A high throw there as that falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now from the 50-yard line. As Casper can't hang on again. Another high throw. In back-to-back incompletions. Ruins a promising drive here from Utep. As this one's going to bounce into the end zone. Georgia will get the ball at the 20. Now back out on defense. trying to get after the quarterback a little bit more. As Harris Miller all over the quarterback. But Gold and Madu bring him down as Manning fires one across the middle of the field for an 18-yard pickup. Georgia looking to take a 2-score lead here. As a tackle there from behind. Gain of 6 for Frazier. They've done a nice job containing him. 2nd and 4 from the 44. As they go with a quick out and a burst of speed. Luckily, he steps out. Might have still been running. 1st and 10 from the 49. Georgia moving down the field yet again. Trying to overload the one side of the offensive line. A wide open pass there. Gets him inside the 22. And Arch Manning is dealing. As Roland with another catch on the game. 1st and 10 from the 22 now. A bunch to the right. Here comes some pressure up the middle. A hit there from Bowen, but bounces off of him. Gang tackle down at the 12. 1st and 10 from the 12. Have a 5-man front here up front. A great job from Stratton. As the right guard for Georgia down in a lot of pain. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10 now from the 12. Just under 5:30 remaining. Receiver going in motion. As Harris Miller first to get to him. Stratton pushes him out at the 9. Got to be able to bring him down. As Frazier able to get a couple yards there. Bringing up 3rd and medium here. From the 9-yard line. As it falls incomplete as Gold knocks it loose. Now a difficult kick here for Georgia. See if they're able to tack on 3. And they do, right down the middle. As they go up 13-7. As the defense has done a nice job holding them to 2 field goals. Keeping this game close. As Ferguson is just going to take a knee in the end zone. Now let's see if the offense can match. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. As Casper goes up and gets that one now. Gain of 8 there. His first catch of the game with 3 targets. 2nd and 2 from the 33. Blaylock tried to juke his way forward. Stuffed at the line though. Gonna be a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 with about 4 minutes to go. Blaylock is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. As a quick 3 and out from Utep. And Georgia now with a chance to go up 3 scores. Or 2 scores, I should say. With just under 3:40 to go here. They also get ball at half, so they could double up. As a great run here from Frazier. And I don't know if anyone's going to catch him. Frazier's into the end zone. In one play, Georgia now up 2 scores. As this one's right through the upright as they take a 20-7 lead. As Vaughn back to return yet another kick this first half. As he's dragged down at the 14. Nothing for him on these kick returns. 1st and 10. Got to get something going on offense. As they send some heat. As he's hit, as he threw it. And it's picked off. Georgia is all over Utep right now. Picked off by the senior safety. And now 1st and 10 from the 16. Hit the tight end, Lucky, on a 4-yard route. As no pressure after Manning. has made it easy for him so far. 2nd and 6. Lucky coming in motion. As a great play by Harris Miller. Coming in, allowing his teammates to clean him up. And now 3rd and 8 from the 14. Can this defense hold him to 3 more? As Manning puts his shoulder down and Stratton couldn't bring him down. 1st down, Georgia. He knew what he was doing the entire time. Now a 1st and goal from the 2. And it's a touchdown, Frazier, yet again. The junior running back dominating in this 2nd quarter. As they are now up 3 scores. 2 turnovers from this Utep offense. And the defense finally starting to give out. As Ferguson just fair catches it in the 25, or in the end zone, and will begin this drive at the 25. 1st and 10. Go with an empty look here. As Blaylock underneath. Blaylock used his speed. Great job to get down to the 45-yard line. Got to put up some points here before halftime, even 3. Blaylock able to get another 6 there. He is our entire offense at this moment. Nobody else. 2nd and 4 from the 49. As Nelson tries to take off, but Griffin, who is getting pushed to the ground, reaches out and drags him down. 3rd and 7 now for the offense. Casper, a bad throw there, and Gabe Harris, an edge rusher for Georgia, down with an injury. But another quick punt. This one's going to bounce in the end zone again, and they'll begin the drive at the 20 with about a minute to go. All 3 timeouts. Have some of the pass rushers in now. Fine. Might start seeing a little bit more of him. As not able to get any pass rush there, as that ball out in less than a second. But Fine and Taylor Barracks, all a couple of rotational pass rushers, should be seeing some more playing time here. 1st and 10. There's a quick pass there. And another 1st down by Georgia. And they are moving with ease right now. 40 seconds left and ticking. At the 44-yard line. Need a huge play. Cross the middle. Lucky gets another 1st down, and a quick timeout from Georgia with 31 seconds to go. They're trying to double up here as they do get ball at half. As Burns, also another rotational pass rusher. As a very quick dump off and a big gain down to the 25. And this defense has nothing for him right now. Throwing everything we got. 1st and 10 from the 25. We can't pressure him. Can't slow down the offense here. As Tillman and Gold bring him down at the 17. Timeout with 18 seconds to go. This is a big opportunity to slow them up. 2nd and 2 from the 17-yard line. Manning under center. As he throws that one away before getting tackled down. 3rd and 2 from the 17. Expect a quick pass here. Quick pass or throwaway. No timeouts remaining. Cannot take a sack here if you're Arch Manning. And into the end zone. Phelps is beat again. Sent some heat after Arch Manning. And a touchdown. And an absolute laser. As it's a 34-7 ball game. With 10 to go in the 2nd quarter. Still a whole nother half to play. Is Ferguson just going to take a knee here? As Barnes in on this play. with 10 seconds to go. We'll just take a run. Gain of 9, and we'll go into halftime. Down 34-7. A poor showing by both sides coming out. Expected a little bit more of a fight here. But Nate Frazier having his way. This one's got to be kicked deep. They'll get the ball at the 25-yard line. As we'll see if this team made the adjustments needed to make this one a little bit closer here in the second half. They actually go with an option play as they slow him up, tackle down at the 45. Arch Manning dominating with a 20-yard rush. First and 10 from the 45-yard line. Farmer in on it, but a laser under pressure to Taylor, who has him inside the 35-yard line. First and 10. Tight end Lucky in motion. As Frazier nowhere to go on that one, losing one on the play. Gold with a nice tackle there. Second and 11. As they send some heat here. Under pressure. Incomplete. Phelps with a nice break up there. Third and 11 now from the 36. Need a defensive stop here. Here comes some pressure. But left all alone is Frazier. Spinning his way into the end zone and a touchdown, Georgia. Tried to send some heat, but a 36-yard touchdown for Nate Frazier. As Georgia just clear domination. As Ferguson back to return this one. As he had the edge, just couldn't break the one tackle. First and 10 now from the 14. Blaylock, nothing for him. It's a little bit of a disappointing game here from both sides of the ball. The offense with 2 turnovers, the defense not able to stop a fly right now, as Cash Cheeks with his, I believe, 4th catch of the game. He's up to 27 yards and a touchdown. Third and 3 now from the 20. As it's picked! And he's still on his feet. Down to the 19. Tried to throw it into a very tight window, but it's intercepted. And Nelson, KJ Bolden, takes it away. First and 10 now. No pressure after Manning. Manning all day in the pocket. Manning is down to the 2. Tried to get into the end zone. First and goal from the 2. As Frazier is going to continue his domination as well into the end zone for his 3rd of the game. And a 48-7 lead midway through this 3rd quarter. As Vaughn back there to return this one. I just want to see some life out of this offense. Just a little bit more. It's first and 10 from the 18. As Roan able to get 6 on his catch. Nelson struggling here against these SEC schools. 2nd and 4 now. Blaylock with a good carry there down to the 31. He's up to 54 on the game. 1st and 10. Casper underneath, able to undercut the DB. Hang on for his catch. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2 now from the 39. Cash Cheeks with another catch. Really becoming a great receiving threat. 1st and 10. Right around midfield. As Blaylock is going backwards, losing 2. As Georgia just seems to call a perfectly timed blitz every single time we get some momentum. But Blaylock gets the 1st down and down to the 35. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. The offense finally gaining some life here. Blaylock down to the 26, but there is an injury for one of our offensive linemen. 2nd and inches now from the 26-yard line. Blaylock out the backfield, having himself a day down to the 9, inside the 10. And we have goal to goal here, as Troy Van Dyke will be back in this one. 1st and goal from the 9. They go with a play fake. Nelson, nothing open. Just able to get that one out. Second and goal now from the 9. Underneath. Blaylock would have walked into the end zone and he drops it. Torrey Blaylock having an excellent game, but drops what would have been a touchdown. As Roan open underneath, but hit trying to release the ball, and we'll have to settle for 3 here. This one's going to be up and good. Tack on 3 as it is now a 48-10 ball game. Glad to see some life here out of the offense. As Georgia's actually going to return this one deep from their own end zone, down at the 17. First and 10 from the 17-yard line. As a nice tackle there from Tillman, but Arch Manning continuing his domination here. Doing whatever he wants to this defense. 1st and 10 from the 28. As the receiver coming in motion. As Stratton with an excellent tackle there. Frazier, nothing. Just gets the 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now from the 29. With a minute to go in the 3rd. As it's nearly picked by Farmer. Farmer came all the way back. Read the screen perfectly and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 9 now from the 29-yard line. Here comes some pressure. An excellent throw. As Coker is down with an injury. But an excellent throw from Arch Manning in a tight pocket with heavy pressure. Brings them to a new set of downs here. As they hit Lucky underneath. Madu and I believe it was Gold able to bring him down. Lucky with his 4th of the game. Down to the 30. Another one underneath for Lucky. Able to get 8. Second and 2 now from the 23-yard line. Should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Here comes some pressure. Arch Manning breaks the tackle. Arch Manning is walking into the end zone on the option play. Touchdown, Georgia. The transfer from Texas has 55 on the board for Georgia as they are steamrolling Utep here And that might do it for Georgia starters with a 45-point lead. As just clear domination from the passing game, rushing game, getting pressure after the quarterback, winning the turnover battle. Georgia just showing why they are one of the top teams in the nation right now. First and 10 from the 17. Nelson, nothing open, tried to escape the pocket. Gibson comes from behind. So now it's a 2nd and 15 from the 11. Do see some backups in the game. As Cheeks with another catch. High ball there, but goes up and gets it for a gain of 9. 3rd and 6 now from the 20-yard line. As had him open underneath. Jones with a great play though, breaking it up. Another quick 3 and out here from this Utep offense. Georgia will begin this drive at the 46, and we're expecting backups, and we see them. It's 1st and 10. Farmer with an excellent play, going down in the backfield. Kelton Farmer having a solid game. 2nd and 13 now from the 43. The receiver in motion. As he's looking long, Madu lost in coverage. Touchdown, Georgia. As Patrick Mooney, first passing attempt, goes for 57 yards, and Georgia has 60 on the board. As it was a cover 3, and the outside corner, I believe it was Phelps out there, just wasn't back deep enough. Madu was lost, and a big play for Georgia yet again. 1st and 10 now from the 25. We'll see this Utep offense, and Blaylock goes down, slammed hard. Blaylock slammed down hard, losing 3. Just no blocking for him as he loses another. 3rd and 14 now with 5 to go in the 4th quarter. An empty look here. Brown underneath. Brown with a juke. Gonna be 4th and inches. Gonna go for it. That's Brown's first catch of the game. 4th and inches. As Cash Cheeks having a really solid game here. As Nelson reaches over 200 yards on the game. 1st and 10. As Wall with a full head of steam, and Wall's off to the races. Down to the 13, an excellent play from the sophomore running back. 40 yards. Has us inside the 15 now. As Brown with another catch gets 6. As Nelson over 1,000 on the season so far. As Brown with his 2nd catch of the game. 2nd and 4 now from the 7-yard line. Nelson takes off, tries to slide down to the 1 though. 1st and goal from the 1. As the offense finally with some life late in this one. As Brown gonna juke his way into the end zone, and Utep able to score yet another. They make it a little bit closer, 62-17. An ugly game here, but like to see the boys fight until the very end. We put these harder games on the schedule just to see how good we are and how much we can compete. Is Georgia taking full advantage right here, getting some reps for their backups. 1st and 10 from the 21. There's a nice play there from Gold. Not allowing anything past him. He's been one of our better defenders so far this season. 2nd and 10 now from the 20. Georgia's just trying to get out this game with no injuries. As a broken tackle, yet again, finally pushed down at the 43. Their 3rd string tight end getting some reps and receptions. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Couple more plays and this one should be over. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. They go with a quick bubble screen. Tillman with a nice tackle there. Only a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now from the 47. Nice tackle there from Stratton. Harris Miller able to clean him up as well. 3rd and 7 from the 46 now. Another solid tackle. Nothing for him. But this one should do it. Don't know if they'll even punt this. As they do punt it. Ferguson's going to return it. Get some yardage. And bring it to the 31. But that will do it. Georgia steamrolling us. 62-17. It was close at the beginning, but Arch Manning got into a rhythm, and we just couldn't keep up. As Malachi Nelson, not a bad game, 20 of 32, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns, did have 2 interceptions. As Torrey Blaylock, 15 carries, 59 yards, fumbled on his 1st attempt of the game. Isaiah Wall with a big 40-yard rush to get the offense going on their last drive. As Cash Cheek, 7 catches, 58 yards, and a touchdown. Blaylock, 4 catches, 72 yards. Jaylen Brown also with a touchdown. Bunch of pressures and 2 sacks allowed from this offensive line. As Jaden Gold led the team in tackles with 10. 3 tackles from loss from Cody Harris Miller. No sacks, no picks. Couple pass deflections, no forced fumbles, and an ugly loss here to drop to 2-2 on the season, but they're ranked 1 for a reason. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.